Suspense. And the producer of CBS Radio's outstanding theater of thrills, the master of mystery and adventure, William N. Robeson.
Among the American Indian tribes, none clings more tenaciously to the old ways than the Navajo. Herding their sheep across the vast upland plateau of northern Arizona and New Mexico, they live today much as they have for hundreds of years. And perhaps this is for the best, for the white man's world has never been too gentle with the Navajo. Our story is about such a one, a Navajo whom the white man taught to kill and then punished because he could not forget his lesson. Listen then as Joseph Cotton stars in Red Cloud Mesa.
Red Cloud Mesa, starring Mr. Joseph Cotton. A tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
Red Cloud Mesa, a great stone fist thrusting into the thin air above the flat plateau. There is none higher between Cayente and Ship Rock, so high the clouds catch on it sometimes. Red clouds if the sun is rising or setting. Red Cloud Mesa. Below the mesa, where the wheel tracks snake across the reservation from Gallup, is the Red Cloud Trading Post. I'm the trader. One white man amongst thousands of Indians. Lonely? Sometimes, but I like it. I think of the Navajos as my people. They think of me as their friend. That's the way it's always been with us. I was born here. I grew up here. Today, I nearly died here. I've been expecting you, Four Thumbs.
You're my prisoner, Captain.
Is that the same gun you killed the guard with?
You're my... How'd you know?
The radio's full of it. How you shot your way out of the psychiatric ward of the Veterans Hospital.
You believe everything you hear on the radio and read in the newspapers?
Most everything.
You believe them before you believe a man who served under you or a man that was in your outfit in France?
In this case, yes.
For an Indian, a padded cell is no place to die.
It's no place for anyone to die.
And you won't turn me in, Captain?
Can't do anything else. Unless you leave.
I've got no place to leave, too, Captain. That's why I come here. I counted on you to help me. You always have.
Have I?
Yeah, in the bows that time. But you know, when my platoon was cut off for 6 days, you got through with help just in time. I couldn't have lasted a minute longer.
I got through a day too late.
You crazy. Look, Captain, I'm here. I'm alive. You got through just in time.
1, maybe 2 days too late. I'm sorry.
What you sorry for? I'm alive.
Yes, alive. He was alive when I got through to him that day in the bulge. The only one left alive. He was giving orders to a platoon of dead men and carrying the orders out himself. It must have been like that for his forefathers who defended this final mesa here against the white man 100 years ago. Like them, he did not know how to say surrender. He did not notice that his mind had deserted the action and left his body all alone, defending the position. Give me that gun.
You gonna hide me?
I don't know yet. Give me the gun. And unlock the door.
No, I won't let them
That's
take
an
me.
order, Corporal. You're back in my outfit now. I take all the responsibility and I give all the orders. Give me your gun.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Now open the door.
Yes, Captain.
Have you heard the news, Mr. Bowman?
What news, Rabbit Stockings?
Well, that psycho from Window Rock broke out. He killed a man, ditched his car in the Chihuili. They figure he's headed this way.
I heard.
We'd better be ready.
We are ready. Rabbit Stockings, I want you to meet one of us.
One of us?
One of us? I want you to meet Rabbit Stockings.
Yate, one of us.
Yate, Rabbit Stockings.
If he is headed this way, Mr. Bowman, I could begin to put my knowledge into motion.
Rabbit Stockings is referring to the correspondence course he is taking to learn to be an FBI man.
I am also taking a course in bodybuilding, pedicure, and diesel engines.
Why?
Because I don't want to be a dumb Indian all my life. I want to have a white man's diploma in something.
I think you're crazy.
But would you care to look at my latest Men Wanted bulletin?
No.
Listen. Truck is coming. Not a diesel. A gasoline-driven truck, I can tell by the sound.
Looks like old man McGurry's pickup.
Captain.
Maybe you'd better let Rabbit Stocking show you his FBI lesson, one of us.
Yes, sir.
Well, come then, because you are Mr. Bowman's friend. I will show you the secret place where I hide my white man's knowledge from the dumb Indians.
I still think you're
Go out
crazy.
the back way.
Yes, sir.
Was old man McGurry's pickup all right, but it carried a passenger. A passenger I was expecting. State Trooper Arturo Trujillo.
Buenos dias, George.
Hi, Arturo. What's new?
Oh, I got Indian trouble. Give me a pack of cigarettes and a candy bar.
There you are.
Now, where are you hiding the Indian?
That's why I pay my taxes, to pay you to find out where they hide.
New Mexico don't collect enough taxes for that. We need your help.
Don't ask me any questions, Arturo. Just don't ask me any questions.
Okay, George. Just don't make me look bad, that's all. I got to take a look around. I got to make a report. Don't forget, I got a citizen outside. Old man McGurry. I got to go through the motions.
I'll send Yellow Salt for someone to show you around.
Why can't Yellow Salt do it?
You don't understand these people, Arturo. Yellow Salt is an elder.
So he squats in the trading post porch all day while his wife herds the sheep?
It is the privilege of an elder.
I wish I knew their secret. Maybe I could get an honest day's work out of my wife.
I'll be right back. Yarte, Yellow Salt.
Yate, Santi.
The ending of the day finds you well, Yellow Salt?
Well enough, but I have been asking myself a question.
What is the question, brother? Perhaps I can help find an answer.
It is this, Sansi. What is the cop doing here?
Oh, he's perfectly safe. He's got to make a report. We don't want to make him look bad.
Sansi, this presents another question. What is it he doesn't want to look bad about?
That psycho boy, Four Thumbs. He escaped and killed a man. The cop has orders to look for him. They want to put him back in a padded cell.
Well, then, really, Sansi, what can I do not to help?
Well, really not to help. Go find me a boy named One of Us who is with Rabbit Stockings so he can show this officer around so this officer can make out a report and not look so bad that they will send someone else who is thinking in terms of heroic actions or worse, someone who is sincere.
As you say, then, I will do my very best not to help, since this officer is not sincere.
You know where Rabbit Stockings hides his white man's lessons?
Everybody knows, in that little cave where the petrified tree rolled off the edge of Black Canyon.
Everybody knows?
Well, even so, only Rabbit Stockings does not know that everybody knows. So he still has his secret.
My thanks go with you, brother.
It is an honor to be able not to help the police.
Well, someone will be here to show you around in a few minutes, Arturo.
Thanks, George. I just don't want to look... I just don't want to look bad.
You won't.
I always get the feeling these Indians of yours don't trust me.
They don't trust sincere people. Are you sincere, Arturo?
Huh? I don't get you.
The Navajos feel that their nation has been cheated out of almost everything they ever owned by sincere people. You know they have a point there?
Looks like you don't trust them.
What do you mean?
Oh, how come you got this carbine leaning against the showcase?
Now, watch out, it's loaded.
Why?
I don't know, really. I lived with that gun from Red Beach to the Rye, and it sort of became a part of me. I feel better having it around.
You feel better, George? Or more sincere?
In the back room of the trading post, Ben Yahtzee, the silversmith, was singing as he hammered away at a turquoise-studded gateau. Then a couple of women wandered into the store, carrying their babies strapped on cradle boards. Silently, they squatted, never taking their eyes from Arturo Trujillo, the uniform symbol of white man's authority. A little later, old man Tornface slipped in without a word, his toothless mouth twisted into a permanent grin by the long-ago kick of a forgotten pony. Then a couple of dirty-faced kids with scraggly, uncombed hair. They sat there, all of them, wordless.
Make me nervous, George. Tell them to get out.
They belong here, Arturo. You don't.
You're making me look bad in front of them, George.
What do you care, just so you don't look bad in front of the white men in Gallup?
Oh, all right, George, all right.
He turned his back on his silent audience, stamped out his cigarette, began to build a pyramid with the candy bars I'd given him for his wife. There was no sound now. It was silent inside the storeroom, silent as death. Outside, silence too, save for the Albuquerque plane far off and closer, a fly buzzing on the screen door. The pyramid was finished, all but the capstone. Arturo carefully raised to the final candy.
You want me, Sansi?
Oh, hell, what's the big idea? You made me wreck it.
You're crazy.
What did you say?
I said you're crazy. Want to make something of it?
I was just having some fun.
Arturo, this is one of us. He'll show you around.
But don't bother. I guess I've been here long enough to make out a report. Old man McGurry is getting impatient.
Anything you say, Arturo.
Don't forget what you promised, George.
I won't, Arturo.
What did you promise, Sansi? You double-crossed me?
No, one of us. I promised him that you would not get caught by somebody else in his territory and that you would always be a good soldier and not cause any more trouble so that you would not die in a padded cell.
Well, why did you send for me to show him around?
If you showed him around, then he could not find you hiding, could he?
No, Captain.
You will go back now to Rabbit Stocking's cave. You will stay there until it is safe for you to take a Hogan.
Yes, Captain.
Hey, George, I forgot to... Hey, crazy Indian, put down that gun.
Fourth arm! Cease fire!
George, I only came back for the candy.
Thumb stood at attention, eyes straight ahead. State Trooper Trujillo lay in the doorway, one boot holding the screen ajar, lay very still. The buzzing fly eagerly circled the trickle of blood that oozed across the floor. The chant began, the chant of the enemy wave, the chant which would protect the people from the ghost of this foreigner. I think you and I had better go up on the mesa, Corporal.
Yes, Captain, but...
Yes?
Beg pardon, sir, but I thought I was to go back to the cave.
A new situation has developed since then. It is necessary to change the orders.
Yes, sir.
Forward! Up! The low scud stretched away to the limitless yellow horizon as we started up the narrow trail along the face of the mesa. We climbed silently, steadily, 10-15 minutes. Upward across the sheer face of the cliff, four thumbs holding the proper combat patrol distance, 10 yards behind. Steadily up, always up, toward the gathering clouds, now orange with the dying sun.
Captain!
Yes, Corporal?
I've still got the carbine.
I'd forgotten completely. I turned slowly, erect, trying to look like a CO in my cowhide jacket and Levi's. Yes, he still had the gun. A Section 8 psycho who was also a combat infantryman still had the gun and still held his prescribed position 10 yards behind me. Well, I should hope so, Corporal. A man isn't much good on patrol without a gun.
Yes, sir.
The trail was narrow now as it approached the switchback, 600 feet up the sheer cliff wall from the desert floor, and above, the clouds were thicker in the mesa's fist, all orange now, deep orange.
Captain!
Yes, Corporal.
Ever hear of an officer being shot in the back by one of his own men?
Oh, you hear stories like that from time to time, back of the lines, up front. Well, I suppose it depends on what kind of a leader a man is.
Yes, Captain.
We were clambering over boulders now, the great rocks, that poor Thumb's ancestors had rolled down from the mesa top, thinking to keep the white men away forever. They almost did. But defending this final fort, the top of this dry mesa 200 feet above us in the clouds, they ran out of water. No one quit. They were still up there. And then we were at the switchback. And a moment later, we were in the cloud, a red cloud now, where the misty blood of the day's death surrounded us, cold, damp, the ghost stuff of the ancient warriors whose bones still lay above us. Take 5, Corporal.
Yes, sir.
I stopped and leaned back against the cliff wall. The trail was only a foot wide here. Out beyond and below the red mist. I waited and only knew his coming by the sound of his footfalls until at once he materialized beside me. He leaned back, too, careful to keep the carbine on his right side, the side away from me.
I heard plenty of stories like that overseas, Captain.
Oh, I dare say it's happened more than once. Any leader takes a chance. That's one of the risks of leadership. In combat, when a man's head races with blood, when it's kill or be killed, sure, it could happen, but...
But what, sir?
When a soldier comes back out of the lines, when a soldier is back in the rear area and safe, and begins to kill his own outfit, and there's nothing anyone can do to help him.
Help?
That's what I said. No longer any help for him. Then it's up to that soldier himself, if he isn't crazy, to figure out a way of saving the outfit he's destroyed.
If he isn't crazy. Yes, sir.
We're cut off completely up here, Corporal. You can do anything you want with the rest of the outfit. You've got the gun.
Yes, Captain.
That's the first time I never saw your carbine leaning against the counter, Sunsea.
And you never will again, Rabbit Stockings.
I would expect a dumb Indian to bury a man's weapon with him, but not a white man. That was a valuable gun.
My people believe a man is more valuable. And we respect your ancient customs.
Thank you. And thank your people. Must have been quite a climb, carrying his body all the way to the top of the mesa.
That's where he belonged. Up there with the other warriors.
Those old people, cut off up there without water. They must have gone crazy before they died.
Probably.
But they stuck it out when they could have quit.
Yes, they did. And he was their son.
Suspense, in which Mr. Joseph Cotton starred in William N. Robeson's production of Red Cloud Mesa, adapted by Mr. Robeson from a story by William Eastlake. Supporting Joseph Cotton in tonight's story were Jay Novello, Vic Perrin, Lawrence Dobkin, and Howard McNear. Listen. Listen again next week when we return with Mr. Dennis Day starring in Like Man Somebody Dig Me. Another tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
And now, a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense. How powerful is the curse of Ram Carr? Listen now to The Green Idol, starring Parker Fennelly, and written especially for Suspense by Jack Bundy.
Now, I do not suggest that you try any strong-arm methods here in the city of Mecca, Mr. Hesher. You might have cause to regret it. You see, some of these devils have the very bad habit of putting a curse on one that might have the most dire results. Oh, I'm quite serious about it, really.
By Harry, Doc. I'm sure glad that you're along on this here tour to sort of steer us around.
Oh, I'm enjoying it every bit as much as you are, Mr. Hesher, in spite of the fact that I've seen this country before.
And I sure am glad you had that travel agency change your course for us, too.
Good.
Ain't you, Ethel?
Please, Herbert, it's aren't, not ain't.
Yeah, that's what I meant. But ain't you?
Oh, Herbert.
Yes, sir. Who would ever have thought that a couple of just plain country folks, like me and Ethel here, would ever end up halfway across the world here in Arabia, right here in this holy city of, this, what'd you say the name of this town is, Dr. Etherington?
Mecca, Mr. Hesher.
That's it,
Mm-hmm.
Mecca, right here in Mecca. And from what I see out there in the streets on the way over to this hotel, well, Ethel, this really ought to be the place for you to pick up all them souvenirs you want for the folks back home. Especially that one shop the doc here told us to look out for.
Well, we'll see, Herbert.
Al Hamid? Is that his name, Doc?
Yes, that's the name. But let me warn you, though, Mr. Hesher, some of these shop owners drive a pretty hard bargain. Don't let them take you, as you Americans say, particularly Al Hamid, the Hindu.
Take me?
Mm-hmm.
Take me? One of the best old horse traders ever lived?
Now, don't start boasting, Herbert.
Well, don't you worry none, Doc. You see what I done to that crook that tried to gyp me back there in Paris, France, didn't you?
This is not Paris, Mr. Hesher, and some of these devils have the very bad habit of putting a curse on one that might have the most dire results.
A curse?
Yes.
Oh, now, Dr. Etherington, you're joking, of course.
Of course he is.
No, Mrs. Hesher, I'm not. I'm really quite serious about it.
Oh, now listen, Doc. You know as well as I do that all that kind of talk is just a lot of superstition.
Well, I, too, felt that way for a long time, but now, well, I'm not so certain.
Superstition, that's all it is. And me, I ain't superstitious.
Are you sure?
What?
Well, isn't there a little superstition in all of us? Just a little?
Oh, yes, I suppose there is, really. A little.
No, of course there ain't. Foolishness, that's all. And don't you let the doc here scare you, Ethel. Now, when are we going to get out and look around the town? Right now, Doc?
Well, this afternoon I must visit with an old school chum. I promised to look him up the moment we arrived and then have dinner with him. But I shall see you here at the hotel this evening, shan't I? And then we can plan a tour of the city tomorrow. How's that?
Yeah, we'll be here, Doc.
Good.
And probably all loaded down with souvenirs that I've picked up by out horse trading some of these natives.
Well, I hope you do very well.
I'm sure we will, Doctor.
But, please.
Yeah?
Just remember my warning.
Oh, sure.
I just love this colorful, romantic old city.
Yeah, it's mighty pretty, Ethel, in spite of all the dirt and noise and all. I tell you, I never see so many people wearing so many colors in all my born days.
It's exciting, too, and a little mysterious. All the crooked, narrow little streets and alleys, and the old mosques, especially that big one, the Great Mosque.
Yes.
And look, Herbert, there's one of those, well, let me look in the guidebook. Yes, here. It's called a minaret. That's where the muezzin calls all the people to prayer or something.
Too many beggars around here to suit me. Get away, you. Go on, Al. Leave us alone.
Well, I think they're very picturesque, even though they are awfully dirty.
You know what tickled me, though?
What?
Seeing that camel train coming in at the other end there. I wonder how camels would do back in Maine.
Well, according to the guidebook, most of those camels have come from a place called, Zidov.
Oh, is that so? Where is that?
Oh, how should I know? But that's what the book says.
Hey, look. Look at that big square black thing over there in front of the great mosque.
Why, yes.
Looks like a great big kind of block of cement.
Now, let me see. Herbert.
Yeah?
That's what they call the Kaaba.
Kaaba, huh?
Uh-huh. Yes, it's a very holy shrine.
Yeah? And what are they chasing each other all around it for? You see them? All them Arabs, I guess they are.
Oh, that's one of their religious ceremonies.
Oh, you're joking me.
No, I'm not, Herbert. See what it says here? Those men are Muslims.
Muslim?
Yes. And when they come here to Mecca, they have to run around the Kaaba 7 times and then kiss it, then go and drink out of a holy well.
Oh, be doggone. I'd sure like to see what would happen if somebody started running 7 times around the church back home there and kissing the side of it. Folks would think he'd been staying out in the sun too long. But look over there, Ethel. You see that dirty little man sitting there cross-legged on the ground, playing on that little flute or whatever it is, and that, look, the snake weaving around in front of him out of that basket.
Oh, that's awful.
They call him a snake charmer. I see one of them in the circus once over to Bangor. Come on, let's go and watch him.
That's a horrible-looking snake. Ooh.
Cobra. That's what they call it. That's a hooded cobra. I see a picture of it one time in a book.
I don't care what they call it. I don't like it.
He sure has got it charmed, all right. Look, see the way it sways back and forth while he plays to it, back and forth.
Ooh, it makes me shudder. Herbert, let's go somewhere else.
Tell fortune, Effendi.
What?
Tell you all the future in the magic sand.
Oh, say, now, that's an idea. How about it, Ethel? Want your fortune told?
No. Let's go and see if we can't find that Al Hamid's curio shop the doctor told us about.
No, come on. Let's get our fortune told.
I don't like that horrid snake. It gives me the shivers.
Well, I want mine told anyway. Yes, you go right ahead, mister. Go ahead.
Yes, side.
Now, you want to look at the palm of my hand, or have you got tea leaves or something?
No, side. I tell in the magic sand.
Magic sand, eh?
Yeah.
Come on, Ethel. Come on. Get a load of
Oh,
it.
La, la, la.
What?
La, la,
Oh, wait a minute. Instead of singing it, just say it. Shows I can understand it, huh?
Look now, Sahib. I stir the magic sand around.
Please, Herbert, I don't like this man. I don't like his dirty old snake.
Just wait now.
Arab Sidi. Now, I look in future.
Yeah?
In future, I see, No.
What? What are you talking about?
No, I cannot tell you. Go away.
Now, don't start pulling that stuff.
You go away.
Well, what about that fortune you was going to tell me?
I will not tell you. Mektu!
Herbert, I don't like the way he's looking at us.
It is best you do not know, Sahib.
Now, listen here, mister. Are you going to tell my fortune, or ain't you?
No. It's trouble. Much trouble. You must beware.
What are you talking? Beware of what?
Beware the fingers of death.
Oh,
Herbert,
no.
I don't like this.
Beware the fingers of death.
Yeah? What kind of fingers is that supposed to mean?
I do not know, Sahib. I only know I see them in the sand. You go now.
Okay, mister. If that's your idea of a joke. Scaring all the tourists with a little mumbo-jumbo.
Herbert.
Now, here you are. Here's a royal for your trouble. Come on now, Ethel. We'll look for that shop now.
Do not forget, Effendi, I have warned you. Beware the fingers of death.
Sure. Hey, pretty good act, huh?
Herbert, he wasn't joking.
Oh, come on now, Ethel. Just a lot of crazy nonsense for the tourist trade, that's all.
Is it? With that strange look in his eyes, the way he looked at me?
Well, sure, that's just part of the act he was putting on.
If only I could believe it.
Well, of course you can. Now, just come along and forget all about it.
No, I can't. I'm frightened, Herbert. I'm frightened.
Son of a gun, Ethel. I swan. Never in all my born days.
Herbert, please, don't say I swan anymore. Everybody will think you're just an old hick.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. But what's the matter with being a hick? If I'm a successful one, huh? Took more than a couple of carloads of potatoes to pay for this nice trip to all these foreign countries, and I'm the man that raised them. So what if I am an old hick?
Well, you know what I mean.
Pretty smart one, too. I married up with you, didn't I? Good looking?
That's because I was the smart one.
Woman, how you do go on. But like I say, I swear I never did see so much fancy junk laying around in one little store in all my life. No wonder Doc Etherington said to be sure and look in at this Al Hamid's place.
I think it's just wonderful. Oh, all this lovely brass work and those lovely rugs and... Herbert, just look at this one, Herbert. A real, genuine Oriental rug.
Yeah, I know, Ethel, but don't make like you like it too much, or old Al Hamid here, he'll never leave us alone until we buy it. You see the way he keeps watching us out of the corner of his eye?
Oh, pay no attention to him. I could just go wild buying things in a place like this.
Yeah, well, you just better not now.
But I still haven't found something that I can take back for the house. Oh, now wait.
What?
Look, dear, this quaint little green idol up here on the shelf.
Yeah, that's a mighty smart piece of carving, ain't it?
You mean, isn't it? And see, it's carved out of some kind of solid stone. Now, isn't that interesting?
Yeah. Silly-looking face on it, though, like he's mad at something.
I wonder why it's been stained this funny green color.
Oh, don't ask me. Maybe it's one of them religious things.
I want it, Herbert. It's so unusual and quaint, and look, the hair on it almost looks real.
Does, huh?
Well, doesn't it?
Well, who ever heard of green hair? Woman, you are a caution.
But it's such fine carving, even to the toes and the long, slim fingers on it. Herbert, it's just exactly what I want.
Well, if you ask me, it's kind of strange, eerie looking, if you really think about it.
And I tell you this, too.
What's that?
Nobody else we know would ever have anything as interesting as unique to put on the mantelpiece.
Well, all right. You want me to buy it for you?
Oh, yes, please. If it isn't too expensive.
Just leave that to me.
Only take it off the shelf so I can look at it close.
Sure. Yeah. Well?
Yes, I do want it.
Here he comes.
Just you remember what Dr. Etherington said about him. He has a wonderful collection, but he might almost knife you to drive a bargain his way.
Now, don't you worry, Ethel. I'll make this crook think he's just an amateur. Let's see now. First I'll...
Stop! You must put it back.
What?
You are infidels. You must not touch the idol with your hands.
Oh, so it's an idol. Well, that's what I thought. You see, Ethel?
I beg of you, sir, before it is too late, you set it back upon the shelf.
Now, just take it easy, Mr. Hamid. Take it easy.
Well, give it to me. Give it to me.
I said take it easy now. It just happens, me and my wife here, we're thinking of buying this little knick-knack from you.
No.
So instead of raising all this cane, just calm down and tell me how much you want for it. Yeah? How much?
No, it is not for sale, Sam. And for your own sake, you must put it back on the shelf. Put it back.
Not for sale, huh?
No.
Well, then you just tell me why. What's all fired special about this, huh?
Is not meant to be touched by infidel hands, Sam.
Then, Herbert.
It is a god.
It is a what?
It is the god Ramkar. And I warn you, it has many magic in it.
Oh, many magic, huh?
Yes, for son of Shiva can bring much good.
Son of what?
Shiva, Sam, Shiva. But for infidel, for non-believer, means only much bad, much trouble.
Now, wait. Who is it you're kidding, mister?
I have warned you. You must put it back before too late.
Well, maybe I'd better, Herbert.
Yes.
No, sir, Ethel. Now, you look here, mister. If you think I believe in this hocus-pocus you're trying to hand me, you're all wrong.
Sam, listen to me. I beg of you.
Now, you just listen to me. You had it up here on a shelf with the rest of this junk. You had it up on display. So that means you put it there to sell. And if your price ain't too high, why, we'll just buy it and we'll take it along with
But I tell you, you must not have his magic, his trouble.
Herbert.
Now, don't give me that magic stuff. Is that all you people here in this town talk about? Well, you don't fool me and my wife one bit. How about 10 royals for it? Is that enough?
No.
Okay. You drive a hard bargain, Mr. Al Hamid, but here, I'll make it 20.
I have tell you, sir.
30. That what you want?
No. I have tell you.
All right, then, 40. But, Mr. Hamid, that is my last offer.
No.
50.
Not even for 100 real.
You say 100? All right, Mr. Hamid, you win, I guess.
I win?
Yeah. There's just no little green old idol in the whole world that's worth 100 royals.
Oh, thank you, Sam. I'm so glad you finally agreed.
But as long as that's the price, and Ethel here, she wants it, okay, it's sold.
What?
There you are, sir. 100 royals. 80, 90, 100.
No. You do not understand.
So, Ethel, you just tuck that in your bag and we'll get out of here.
No.
Go ahead, Ethel.
Well, all right, but...
No, you must give it back to me.
Hey, now, just a minute here.
I take it.
You take your hands off my wife.
Give it to me.
I said hands off her.
Oh, Herbert, you hit him too hard. You've hurt him.
Yeah, well, served him right. Who's he think he is, anyway, laying his hands on my wife that way?
Well, I know
No,
Herbert,
on
but-
account of a couple of dollars worth of foreign money. And you do want that little idol, don't you, honey?
Well, of course, dear. I love it, and I'm glad to have it. Just the same,
It
Herbert.
sure proves that Doc Etherington was right. You got to be tough with these fellas, laying his hands on you that way.
I'm sure he didn't mean to hurt me, though. And look at him.
All right, don't you worry your pretty little head about him. He'll be okay. Come on, we'll go on back to the hotel. Have some dinner and then sit around and talk with Doc Etherington when he gets in. Come on, Ethel, come on. See, he's okay now.
Curse!
What?
Oh, Mr. Hammond, I'm so sorry.
Curse of Ramkar!
What's that?
Curse of Ramkar be upon you!
Yeah, well, the curse of Ramkar on you, too. Come on, Ethel.
Yes, I think we'd better.
Curse of Ramkar upon you! Omar Dami Panuriga! Ramkar Dami Riga!
Oh, yeah?
Kalhamu!
And the same to you. Yeah. Well, kind of showed him, didn't we? Well, didn't we?
Oh, did we?
We sure did.
You really shouldn't have lost your temper that way. And Herbert. Herbert.
What is the matter, Ethel?
That curse he uttered.
Oh, that.
But do you think maybe there might be something in it?
Ethel. Come on with you.
Even Dr. Etherington mentioned it. Mentioned such things, don't you remember? He said we should be careful, too.
Now, you listen here to me, Ethel. There's nothing in them silly mumbo-jumbo things. There never was and there never will be, okay?
But how can you be sure?
Because I am sure, that's all. But now what?
I hope you're right.
Well, I'm sorry you had trouble with that little Hindu shopkeeper, I'll admit, but then I did warn you to watch out for him, didn't I?
Oh, well, Doc, it wasn't too bad. Only when he put his dukes on Ethel, I tell you,
Really?
Yes, just didn't like my offer, I guess, on the little green idol she'd picked out.
Little green idol?
Yeah, carved out of a hunk of stone. About so big. Not much to look at, but Ethel, she wanted it, so I got it for her. She figures to take it home and put it up on the mantel.
Green?
Yeah.
Well, I think I'd like to see it, Mr. Hesher. As a matter of fact, I think I'd better see it.
Well, sure. I'll be glad to show it to you. I'd ask you up to the room to look at it right now, Doc, only Ethel, she turned in kind of early. You know, all the excitement, all the walking around, you know.
Yes, of course. And she feels all right?
Sure. Fine. That's why I come down here to the bar for a couple of nightcaps, too. And in the hopes that you'd show up so as I could buy one for you, too. It's getting kind of late, Doc, but how about it?
Well, thank you. But I've really had quite enough to drink with my friend Olaf. But may I see the idol in the morning?
I don't know why not.
Good.
And now, if you don't want a nightcap, well, I think I'll go on up and hit the hay myself.
Oh, by all means.
Well, good night, Doc.
Good night.
Going up, sir?
Right you are, Sonny.
Your floor, sir?
Third floor, Sonny. Number 3.
Yes, sir.
Well, mighty interesting little town you got here. You know that?
Thank you, sir. I'm glad you like it. Here we are. Third floor, please.
Yeah.
Good night, sir.
Good night. See, now, wait.
Yes, sir?
I don't know who's making that music this time of night out there, but...
Music, sir?
Yeah, but my wife, she had a headache after supper and she needs her sleep. That ain't what you call conducive, that kind of music.
Sir, I don't hear any music.
Well, I do. So you find out where it's coming from and make them stop it, will you?
Yes, sir.
A little bit of that atmosphere stuff is all right, but when they keep it up all night...
No!
What?
No!
Ethel, is that you? I thought you'd be sound asleep. Ethel! What is the matter, Ethel? Ethel, why did you lock this door? Open it up. Ethel! Okay, then. Ethel.
Yes, she'll pull through all right, Mr. Hesher, but I've instructed the nurse she is not to be disturbed by anyone, not even by you.
Okay, Doc. Thank the Lord she'll be all right again.
Yes. Now, listen to me. In a brief moment of consciousness a few moments ago, she said that it was the green idol that choked her that way. She said that it came across the room to her, growing in size, growing as it approached her.
Well, you don't believe that, do you, Doc?
There were long finger marks upon her neck, and they were a green color, as though from a stain.
Where is that idol?
Well, that's the strange part of it. The idol is nowhere to be found.
That Hindu. He put a curse onto us. He's the one that done it.
But you yourself told me the door of her room was locked from the inside, and no man living could have scaled the wall to get in by the window.
That Hindu. That Al Hamid. Come on, Doc. We're going calling on him. Here now, Doc. You come on in with me.
All right. But I still think we'd have done better had we consulted the authorities, Mr. Hesher. After all...
Yeah. Well, I learned a long time ago. Doc.
Good heavens. Someone's done him in.
Yeah. Strangled him, Doc. His face, look. It's purple.
Yes, but look here. The same long green finger marks on his neck. Now do you believe?
It's the curse of the idol of Ramkar. I threw it back at him, Doc. I didn't know. I didn't think it meant anything.
Wait. Here. Clasped in his hand.
What? What is it, Doc?
The killer, I suspect. The little green idol.
Suspense. You have been listening to The Green Idol, starring Parker Fennelly, and written especially for Suspense by Jack Bundy. In a moment, a word about next week's story of Suspense. Do you want your child to be fit as a fiddle? Then now is the time to make sure the school he attends has an efficient physical fitness program. Each school should test every pupil's physical abilities and note his progress. Special attention should be given to physically underdeveloped children. And all youngsters should be given at least 15 minutes a day of vigorous physical training. Find out if your child's school is adopting these ideas, worked out by the President's Council on Youth Fitness. Suspense is produced and directed by Bruno Zerato, Jr. Musical supervision by Ethel Huber. Featured in tonight's story were Abby Lewis as Ethel, Mercer McLeod as Dr. Etherington, Louis Van Rooten as Al Hamid, Guy Rep as the Fakir, and Ronnie Liss as the elevator boy. Listen again next week when we return with The Man in the Fog, written by Joseph Cochran. Another tale well calculated to keep you in suspense. Get in the game with Phil Rizzuto's Sports Time Monday through Saturday on the CBS Radio Network.
And now, a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense. You know the feeling? You've run half a block for a bus and the door slams shut in your face. Sure, you know the feeling. Anger, frustration, indignation. All out of proportion to the importance of what's happened. So you're a couple of minutes late for dinner or a business appointment. Nothing irreparable. Now try this one. You're chasing something 2,000 miles away. You're not sure where it started or when it stops. And if the door slams in your face, somebody's going to die. Somebody you love very much. I don't want you to know that feeling. I don't ever want to know it again.
Listen now to Act One of Seeds of Disaster, starring Bernard Grant, and written especially for Suspense by David Hill.
Pam, listen, can't I talk you into staying the extra week?
Oh, I don't think it's a good idea, Les. This way I'll have time to get the house ready. You know, aired out and cleaned up a little.
You could have your mother open up the house for us, couldn't you?
Well, I'd have to send her the key, and then, well, what about Penny? She'll be ready to come home from camp this weekend. You know, we've been here in Puerto Rico over 2 months now.
Yes, you're right. It's just that it's been, well, so much fun having you along on one of these trips. I just hate to see it end. It's been more like a vacation than business.
But vacation's over.
Yeah?
Now, come on and help me finish packing.
Help you finish? Are you kidding? You've already used up all the luggage.
But I have to make room for all the souvenirs.
Oh.
I never saw a trunk you couldn't stuff a little fuller. Now, come on. I need your muscles. Help me close it.
All right. Well, hey, look who's back.
Well, hi there, kitty cat. Oh, I wish I could take you back with me. Look at her, Les. Almost think she knows I'm leaving.
I guess she senses she's losing her number one meal ticket. I've got a suspicion you leave the door ajar just to let her into the room.
Well, you'd better promise me to see that she gets her milk while you're still here anyway.
Darn, I did it. I told you this trunk was too full. I've spilled that whole box full of junk.
Hey, come back here with that, you. Oh, Les, catch her.
Oh,
She
me?
put a bracelet in her
All
mouth.
right. Come here.
She's
Come here,
eating
you.
it.
Give me that. Come on. Will you try? Hey. Look, that might look like lunch, but my wife claims it's...
Don't let her out the door.
Don't let her. She's younger than I am. Hey.
Oh, never mind. You'll catch her in the hall. So I'm one present short.
Well, I tried. What was that thing I did the 10-yard dash for? A bean bracelet, was it?
Well, I'm not sure exactly. The local artisans make them out of seeds or beans or nuts or something. Whatever they are, they make up into very pretty jewelry.
You bought enough of it. There's still a box full here.
Well, you know how it is. Everybody's going to want some. There's a set for Penny and the kids next door, and... Oh, darn it, though. Now a set's broken up.
We can pick one up on the way to the plane.
Mm-mm. No, I've been trying all week to get another set or two. I guess the bean season's over or something.
So what? It's not a matter of life or death. Funny how the words you toss off in complete innocence can bounce back and churn up in the pit of your stomach. 24 hours after my wife left for home, that life or death line crashed back into my head and tied my insides into a fluttering knot. Oh, I'm sorry, senorita. I didn't know you were
senor.
cleaning the room. I'll come back in a few minutes when you're finished.
No, senor. It is done. I was about to leave. Did the senora have a safe trip?
Matter of fact, I just picked up a wire from her at the desk. She said the flight was great.
Bueno, I'm glad.
Thank you. By the way, I'll be away for most of the day, and, look, if I leave you some money, will you see that the little cat the senora became so fond of gets her milk? My wife will have a fit if I tell her I forgot.
Oh, I am so sorry, senor. I recall now the senora did display a fondness for the little animal. Oh, I'm glad it happened after she left.
You're glad what happened?
The little cat. She's muerte. Dead.
What?
I found her in the hallway only this morning.
But how did that happen?
Oh, one cannot tell for sure, senor. There were no marks. Perhaps she found something to eat that was poison.
All right. What do you think in a case like that? What do you do? I'll tell you. You think the worst. You remember a little gray cat with a bracelet of pretty seeds in her mouth. Then you think of your kid a couple of thousand miles away, all flushed and excited over a present of those same pretty beads. And in the same thought, you remember how she puts things in her mouth, too. Pencil erasers, dolls, little rings, and bracelets. You rationalize a little then. You tell yourself you're jumping to conclusions. 1,000 other things might have killed that cat. But you remember about telephones, too. You don't have to take chances. You call. It takes maybe a couple of minutes for your call to go through, but it seems like an hour, even though your watch says no. Time's up, call's placed. You wait for somebody to pick up a phone 2,000 miles away.
I am sorry, senor, but your party does not answer. Would you wish me to try again later?
No. Keep it ringing.
If you wish, senor.
I sat there for a full 5 minutes listening to the ring of a phone I knew wasn't going to be picked up. But you die hard in a case like that. You keep hoping against hope that you're going to hear one of those rings cut off by the click and hello that will take the bulldozer weight off your chest. But 5 minutes are enough. The ringing starts to wear on your nerves like the ancient Chinese water torture. Pam wasn't home. Chances were she'd already left to bring our daughter Penny home from camp. And chances were, too, she'd taken the native jewelry with her. I knew Penny and I knew my wife Pam. If it was new and you could wear it, you didn't waste any time before trying it on. Maybe those seeds had killed a cat, maybe they hadn't. But you don't take chances like that. I tried a few more calls. No good. I had to reach Pam before she reached Penny. I figured the local police might have better ways of doing it than I.
So, Senor Mills, let us be certain there is cause for alarm. And these seeds, you would know them again?
Yes, I'm sure I would.
And here. They resemble those, perhaps.
Yes, exactly like those.
Then, Senor, you are correct. We must take every means to ensure they do not reach the hands of children. Lopez!
Si, Lieutenant Garcia.
Un momento. Now, quickly, Senor Mills, you will please give Sergeant Lopez such information as will be needed by your state police.
No, I can't.
You can't. You understand what we are attempting to do, Senor?
Yes, of course I do. You want to alert the police of my state and have them stop my wife's car.
See. Surely you can provide us with a license number, description, probable route.
Lieutenant Garcia, my wife doesn't drive.
Then how would she reach this camp for children?
By bus, I guess. That's how my daughter got there.
Bueno. It's more simple. The bus is easily sighted by highway police. What bus would she have taken?
Don't you understand? I don't know. I don't have any idea what time she left. I don't even know the name of the camp. Don't you think I would have called the camp if I knew?
Senor Mills, how can we help you if you give us nothing to work with?
I don't know. How do you find thieves and killers? Do they leave descriptions of their cars and where they're going?
The Senor Mills, he makes a good point, Lieutenant Garcia.
Perhaps, but it is also a fact that it often requires more time to catch a desperado than is now allowed us, Lopez.
Please, Senor Mills, we understand you are upset, but try to think clearly. We ask only for a clue.
See, were you not in contact with a child for the 2 months you have been here?
Yes, of course. Pam's, my wife's mother, visited Penny every other weekend, and she wrote us regularly.
Did she ever mention the name of the camp?
She might have. I don't remember. My wife made all the arrangements for the camp, then she joined me here.
The mother-in-law, did you call her?
Yes, right after I tried to get my wife. There wasn't any answer there either. She probably rode up with my wife.
Neighbors, would they know?
I tried them. All they know is that Penny's been away at camp. They couldn't even tell me the name.
Had the Senora Mills given any of this native jewelry to them as yet?
That's one of the reasons I called everybody. She hadn't. Why do you people allow poison to be sold on your streets
Senor
anyway?
Mills, be reasonable. We did not know. The seeds come from a variety of native plants, and as soon as we learned of the danger, all such articles were confiscated.
Senor, once more I ask you, is there nothing you can tell us, however remote, that may help to locate your wife and child quickly?
Nothing. Tell me. Tell me the truth now. Can those seeds kill a child? Answer me. Can they kill a child?
Yes, senor. They can.
In a moment, we'll return for the second act of Suspense.
For cars left out at night or in unheated garages. Don't ask for trouble, ask for DuPont Xerox antifreeze.
Wintertime is trouble time for many of us who leave our cars out at night or in unheated garages. So don't ask for trouble. Ask for DuPont Xerox antifreeze. Xerox outlasts winter. It protects your car against sudden drops in temperature all winter long. It won't boil away, even during a warm spell. And Xerox has an exclusive rust inhibitor, MR8, that protects all engine metals, including aluminum, against rust and corrosion. So, for safe, dependable protection, do as millions of motorists have done for over 20 years. Ask for Xerox antifreeze. It's made by DuPont. Remember,
For cars left out at night or in unheated garages. Don't ask for trouble. Ask for DuPont Xerox antifreeze.
I was asking for help, but I wasn't given much. Garcia and Lopez kept asking questions. They were trying, so was I, but we weren't getting very far. The same picture kept running through my mind. It was Penny. She was sitting in a bus somewhere. There was a bracelet around her arm, a brand new bracelet, with different pretty little seeds. And there was a string of them around her neck, too. She had that pensive look she gets. The loop of the necklace was lifted up to her mouth, between her teeth. And she was biting it. Listen, we've got to do something. We can't just sit here. We've got to do something.
Si, senor. Lopez, perhaps there is something he has forgotten and does not know about.
Si, Lieutenant.
Go with Senor Mills to his hotel room.
Si, Lieutenant.
Search it thoroughly. Perhaps there is something.
But there wasn't much in the hotel room. At least we were doing something. There were some of my clothes in the closet, shirts and socks stacked in the bureau drawers. Pam had left me one suitcase, but it was empty. Garcia and Lopez were doing everything they could from their end. The descriptions of Pam and Penny had been wired to the state police. If they were seen, they'd be alerted. But we didn't put much hope in that possibility. Telephone lines were being kept open to my home and the apartment of Pam's mother. As soon as either of them returned, they'd be warned of the danger. But would it be too late? Then, Lopez spied a small pile of pocketbooks and magazines in a night table drawer. Suspense stories. Pam was always reading suspense stories.
What is this?
Huh? Short stories, magazines.
No. Someone has marked a place in this one.
Huh?
This is a letter.
Let me see. Well, Lopez, it's from Pam's mother.
Aloud, senor, please.
All right. Dear Pam, I just returned from seeing Penny. She's brown as a little berry and having a wonderful time.
Uh-huh.
The camp is beautiful.
Uh-huh.
The facility is a wonderful... Oh, she doesn't mention the name.
She might. Keep reading.
They are trying to cure Penny of biting her nails.
Eh?
But you know Penny. And things in her mouth.
Here, give it to me. It is true. There is nothing here.
What am I going to do? Huh? What?
Senor Mills, this helps nothing, please.
I'm sorry. You don't know what this is like.
Senor, I have niños of my own. Believe me, I understand, but we must work now.
How?
Look through your wallet. Maybe there is something, a hint.
No, I've done that.
Then do it again.
All right. Your money.
Eh?
Traveler's checks. Identification. Credit cards. Papers, junk.
You are too quick, Senor Mills. That picture. It is your little girl, is it not?
Pam's mother sent it to us a couple of weeks ago.
Then it is important. Can't you see? There is some kind of sign in the background with writing.
Huh? Dear Lord, you're right. But it's too hazy and too small to make out anything.
Nevertheless, we will have it enlarged. Quickly, we take it to a photographer.
It had been only an hour since the realization of danger had stabbed into my mind. We had been racing against an incalculable margin of safety. For all I knew, my wife had only now reached the bus that would take her to Penny's camp. Then again, she might be well on her way, even there, possibly on her way back. Yet I was certain there couldn't be too much time left. I thanked heavens for Lopez. He was coming up with angles I'd never thought of. The photographer looked at the snapshot, and he shook his head.
I will try, but I do not know.
Why? 12 times you have done such things for us.
See, but always with a negative or much better print. First, I must make a copy of this already poor picture, then enlarge it big. I do not know.
It's got to work. We've got to be able to see what that sign says.
I will try, senor. I cannot put in what is not there.
The photographer worked fast. He made a copy negative, developed it, and printed it still wet. But just waiting for the image to come up in that tray of developer seemed like an eternity.
What is wrong?
Nothing is wrong. It takes a moment. There. The picture begins to appear. We fix the image quickly now.
Well, give us some decent light.
Please, a second. The image must be at least partially fixed. Here, I give you light.
Oh, Lopez.
That is the best you could do.
I am sorry.
I can make out none of these words.
I am sorry. I held no great hope. I am sorry.
Lopez. I'm scared. I'm scared to death. What's left?
I don't know, senor. I don't know. There must be something.
Let me get to a phone. Let me call again.
Don't be foolish, Senor Mills. Lieutenant Garcia's had a man on the telephone every second. He would immediately notify us if someone returned.
The time. Look at the time. I'm not going to want to hear the news, Lopez. It's been too long.
You do not know that. Senor Mills, quickly. The senora would have paid the fee of this child's camp by means of a check, eh?
Huh? Why? Yes, of course she would. You're right. It's in the hotel room. Come on. 5 minutes. That's all it took us to get back to the hotel. But there was plenty of time to wonder. I had asked Pam to leave me our checkbook, sure, but the payment to Penny's camp had been made out more than 2 months before. Was it still the same pad of checks? Had Pam made the stub out completely? She didn't always. And if I found the right stub, what would it say? Payment for Penny's camp. Huh? Another blind alley. I don't think I breathed from the instant the check stubs began flipping through my fingers. And then... Point of Woods! Point of Woods! Point of Woods camp! That's it! Lopez, it's here! The phone. Quick! In short minutes, Lopez had pinned down the necessary information for reaching the camp. In seconds, a line was through.
Why they don't answer?
Please. Oh, please.
I got something. Hello. Hello.
Yeah?
Point of Woods camp?
Yeah? Sorry it took so long to answer the phone, but I was outside.
Please, this is important. Vitally important. You have a child there named Penelope Mills.
What's that name?
Mills. Mills. Penelope Mills.
Sorry, mister, but there's a pile of kids right outside of you making so much racket I can hardly hear myself think.
Senor Mills, perhaps it is my accent. Please, you try.
Give it to me. Now listen to me. There's a child named Penelope Mills at your camp.
Oh, you sound different now. Hey, just hang on to the phone a minute while I close the door here so as I can...
No, there's no time. Please, listen, don't leave.
No trouble at all, mister. Just a second is all it'll take.
What a fool.
Now, go on, mister. I got a little quiet now.
You've got a child there named Penelope Mills. She's to be picked up this morning by her mother.
Oh, I'm afraid not, mister. You must have gone off easy a half hour ago.
Look, what bus did they catch?
None I know of. They went off in a private car. I think so, anyway.
Well, what kind of a car? What make? What year? Can you describe it?
I can't tell one car from another. Anything else I can do for you? Mister, you still on the line there?
There it was. And for me, that was it. Watching Lopez trying to get some sense out of the phone after I had dropped it was like a great big anticlimax. He managed to talk with somebody more responsible, but it didn't help. Pam had picked up Penny. She had signed her out. They'd gone. And they hadn't used the bus. A bus might have been picked up on the road and stopped. But how do you get police to stop a car you can't even describe?
I tell you, it is not hopeless, Senor Mills. Believe me.
Listen, don't you think I want to hang on to hope? That's all I've got. But even you're out of suggestions.
True. I can see nothing more to be done from here, but... Well, we know comparatively little about the toxicity of the seeds.
We know they'll kill.
But we do not know how quickly or in what amount. Your wife and child, they are on their way home. We know now that it is only about an hour's drive. Now, when they arrive, there can well be time to rush this child to the hospital.
But it's been more than an hour. Why doesn't somebody get there and answer the phone?
Many reasons. Perhaps the traffic was heavy. Lieutenant Garcia, is there any news?
Lopez, how long have you two been in here in Senor Mills' hotel room?
Oh, about a half hour, perhaps. What is wrong?
Such fools they are. Senor Mills, 2 times your wife has attempted to reach you by telephone while you were away.
Did she leave a message?
She left a number. I have taken the liberty of having the call placed.
Why did no one give us this information?
It seems if one does not pick up messages at the desk here, no one worries whether or not they are delivered.
Have you got the number she left?
Si, senor. It is plain she did not call from either her home or that of her mother. The number is unfamiliar. Perhaps it means something to you, senor.
Huh? No. No, it's not even our town. Oh, dear God, maybe it happened. Maybe it happened on the way.
Senor, perhaps it would be best if I spoke.
No. Give me the phone. Hello?
Les?
Penny. Pam. How is Penny?
Well, fine. I'm sure she's fine. Why shouldn't she be? She was wonderful when I last saw her a few hours ago.
Pam, isn't she with you? Didn't you pick her up from camp?
Yes, but I got a ride with the Gellers. You remember those friends?
Can't you get to a simple fact? Where's Penny now?
Les, will you give me a chance? The Gellers drove me to the camp and then back to their summer place for the weekend.
All right, yes.
Penny's been out on the lake all morning. Now, for Pete's sake, will you tell me what you think might be wrong with Penny? You've got me ready to scream.
Pam, listen to me now. Do what I say.
Yes?
Get Penny right away. Take her to the nearest hospital. And be sure to take those native seed things with you for them to analyze.
Les, those seeds are packed in the trunk.
What did you say?
Well, if for some reason it's those seeds you are worried about, they're locked in the trunk. You forgot to give me the key. I haven't been able to get her clothes out.
Oh, thank God.
Now, how does that make it all right?
Oh.
Les, answer me. What's the matter with you?
Everything's all right, Pam. Everything's all right now.
You know you just almost scared me to death.
I know, dear, I know. But believe me, it could have been worse.
Suspense. You've been listening to Seeds of Disaster, starring Bernard Grant, and written especially for Suspense by David Hill. In a moment, a word about next week's story of Suspense. What does a certain comedian think started him on the road to success? How does the front-page Washington newsmaker regard his early days in the political arena? What do some of the nation's best-known personalities feel about those who shaped their careers? On the CBS Radio Network weekday feature, Personal Story, you hear the answers in the words of the people themselves. Personal Story, hear it each Monday through Friday at this address. Suspense is produced and directed by Bruno Zerato Jr., music supervision by Ethel Huber. Heard in tonight's story were Connie Lemke as Pam, Ralph Camargo as Lopez, Bob Dryden as Garcia, Deli Sonnenberg as the maid, Guy Repp as the photographer, and Barbara Kazar as the operator. Listen again next week when we return with Witness to Murder, written by Francis Rickett. Another tale well calculated to keep you in suspense. World action or neighborhood? Expanded CBS News covers them all on the CBS Radio Network.
And now, a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
I've been married for 7 years and once loved my wife. Loved her as no man ever loved a woman. And now, I hate her. I hate her so intensely I tremble at the sight of her.
Listen now to Act One of Till Death Do Us Part, starring Sam Gray, and written especially for Suspense by Ben Kagan.
Months ago, when I was ill, when I needed her desperately, my wife left me without a word. And then 2 months later, she came back without apology, without remorse, as if nothing had happened between us. But then I needed her no longer. But she came back to stay. And stay she did, despite my anger, despite my hate.
Paul, I'm sorry. Truly I am. I'll never leave you again, I promise. Come back to me as I've come back to you.
But instead of dissipating my anger, she only made it more intense. Instead of abating my hate, she only made it grow. Her sudden meekness, her vaporish appearance, they only served to irritate me. But even more exasperating was the look of gentle reproach which always seemed to linger in her resentful, horrible eyes. I had a peculiar, terrifying sensation that she could anticipate my every thought, and misjudging my hate as a sign of weakness, she pitied me. Pitied me. As if I needed pity. As if I couldn't live without her.
Paul, why don't you eat, Paul?
I'm not hungry.
But you've hardly touched your dinner.
I'm not hungry, I tell you.
You can't go on like this, not eating, not taking care of yourself. Paul, I'm worried about you.
Oh, now you're worried about me. Now, when all is over between us, when it's too late.
All right, Paul. I won't argue the point. Only don't be angry with me. There's really no reason to be angry.
No reason to be angry. Her pretense, her shameless pretense that nothing had happened, that she had never deserted me. For long, endless hours, we sat facing each other across the room with hardly any conversation to break the periods of dreary, oppressive silence. Mainly, I tried to bury myself in the newspaper, read a book, listen to the radio. It was useless. I knew that her eyes, her damn piercing eyes, followed every motion of my hand, the slightest movement of my body, probing, digging into my brain. Gradually, the months went by, and our relationship remained unchanged. A vague, dull fear began to possess me. It grew into an gnawing sense of impending disaster. Whenever she spoke,
Paul?
I felt the walls were closing in about me, crushing me. Whenever she looked at me,
Paul, it's time to go to bed.
I felt the room was getting smaller, darker. And in the darkness, her eyes were riveted upon me, blazing, probing, menacing. I was trapped, hopelessly trapped, doomed for the rest of my life to spend my nights in terror, my days in hate. Too late. Too late to do anything about it. Too late to seek out help, to run away. But was it? If she were out of the way, if she should suddenly die, if I killed her. I don't know when the thought first occurred to me, but once there, it grew until it became an obsession which dominated every rational waking moment of my existence. I spent days deliberating the method I would use in taking her life with the least delay, the least chance of discovery. And finally, came to the logical, inevitable conclusion. Poison. Oh, I planned the murder with the utmost care and caution. First, I went to a doctor. I didn't use my real name, nor did I give him my right address.
You can get dressed now.
Yes, doctor.
Mr. Bowman, how much do you smoke?
Oh, only moderately, doctor. No more than a pack a day.
Mm-hmm. Do you take stimulants?
Stimulants?
Liquor?
Oh, only occasionally, doctor. You know, social drinking.
Yes. Now, when did you begin getting your headaches?
Oh, about 10 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
But really what bothers me most is my heart. That rushing sensation.
Well, you have a functional murmur, Mr. Bowman. Nothing serious. As far as I can determine, there's nothing organically wrong with you. The spastic condition of your stomach, your recurring headaches and palpitations are merely manifestations of a nervous strain. Now, I can prescribe tranquilizers, of course, but frankly, I'd suggest that you... Yes?
Can you take a look at the EKG, Doctor? One of the leads isn't working.
All right. Excuse me, Mr. Bowman. I'll only be a moment.
Oh, that's all right, doctor. Take your time. I'm in no special hurry. I had been waiting for just such a moment. To be alone in a doctor's office within easy reach of blank prescriptions. The prescription pad lay on the table right at my elbow. I tore off a batch of blanks and stuffed them into my pocket. The rest was relatively easy. A reference book in the library, bad handwriting, then the pharmacy, in a section of the town where I was not known and could not be identified.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. I'd like to have this prescription filled. Can you do it right away? I'm rather in a hurry.
Surely. If you'll have a seat, This prescription is for you.
Naturally. Why do you ask?
It calls for 30 capsules of morphine sulfate.
Was it 30? I didn't know.
Yes. May I ask why the doctor prescribed such a...
Well, it's a sedative, of course. Why do you stand there and question me as if there's something fishy?
Not at all. I only meant...
Well, I'm not interested in what you did or didn't mean. If you won't fill this prescription, I'll take it elsewhere.
Oh, I didn't say that. I'm sorry if I sounded suspicious, Mr. Bowman. But we must be careful, you know. The law is very strict about this. Morphine sulfate is a sedative, as you say, but it can also act as a poison if used excessively.
I didn't know that.
Oh, yes. Some people would go to any lengths to get hold of some poison.
Oh, I see. Well, then I don't blame you in the least. I'm sorry I lost my temper. You're only doing your job.
Exactly. I'm glad you understand, Mr. Ball.
Oh, I do. I understand perfectly. A man in your position has a great responsibility, not only to himself, but more importantly to the general public.
That's right. I'll fill this for you right away. You wanted to wait for it, as I remember it, Mr. Bowman?
Yes. I'll wait. At last I had it. Now, during the course of the evening, perhaps while she was in the kitchen, all I had to do was slip the poison into her food. Maybe in her wine. We always drank wine with dinner. And then she'd drink it to the last drop. And I would be free. Free and not afraid anymore. That same evening, as I was approaching the home, I ran into the janitor. He was a decent sort of old man, except for one failing. He talked too much. As usual, he inquired about my health.
Good evening, Mr. Vassell. How are you feeling?
Fine, thank you.
That's good. Glad to hear it. Sure, I'm glad you're feeling okay, Mr. Vassell. If you ever need anything, just let me know.
Yes, I will. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must go up. I can't stay here all night, you know. I have other things to do besides... I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude, but you see, I'm not myself today. My wife...
What about your wife?
She's very ill.
Is she?
Yes. That's why I'm in a hurry. She needs me.
Oh, sure. I understand, Mr. Vassell. I know how these things are.
I could feel the pulsations of my heart in every fiber of my body as I climbed the 3 flights of stairs to our apartment on the top floor. And I could feel and hear nothing else when I saw her standing there.
Hello, Paul. I've been waiting for you.
You have? Why?
Well, dinner will be ready soon, and you know what? I've prepared your favorite dish, chicken cacciatore.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, my dear. That was very thoughtful of you. You won't forget the wine, will you?
Wine? No, of course not. We always drink wine with dinner.
She hadn't forgotten the wine. Now, I had to act quickly, carefully. The poison was in my pocket. As soon as she stepped out of the room, I pulled out the brown bottle, unscrewed the top, emptied the capsules, and poured the contents into her glass. The entire process took no more than 10 seconds. I stirred the wine thoroughly to make sure all the capsules had dissolved, and then sat down and ate my dinner.
Will you have some more pie, dear?
No, I've had enough. Why don't you drink your wine?
I will.
Well, drink it now.
I will, Paul. I've never seen you so concerned over me. Not in a long time, not since I went away.
Stop talking and drink your wine.
All right, dear. It tastes sort of bitter.
Oh, nonsense. It's only your imagination. Now stop acting silly. Drink it.
But I don't want any more, Paul, really.
Will you do as I say? Will you drink that wine?
All right, Paul. If you really want me to. There's no reason to be angry. There. Are you satisfied?
I was more than satisfied. At last, a few more moments and she'd be dead. But those moments came and went, and nothing happened. She continued talking in the same melancholy, solicitous tone. It was enough to drive a man insane. 10, 15 minutes. They seemed longer than a year, and nothing happened. The poison didn't work. All night as she lay by my side, I listened to her breathing, monotonous, regular, undisturbed. I couldn't sleep. There was a dull ringing in my ears. Why? Why hadn't the poison worked? Suddenly, my flesh began to creep. I was paralyzed with fear. In her sleep, she had clutched my arm. Clutched it with all her might, both her hands locked together, her fingers pressing into my flesh. Try as I might, I couldn't break her grip. And for the remainder of the night, I had to remain thus chained to a creature I both feared and loathed. I deliberately came home later than usual the following evening, hoping to avoid meeting the janitor. Perhaps he did suspect something. Perhaps he would attempt to stop me, call the police. I couldn't take that chance. But as I approached the building, there he was.
How are you feeling this evening, Mr. Vassell?
Oh, fine. Fine.
That's good. Sure is terrible weather. I'd be careful on a day like this. If I was you, I'd take me a hot bath and go right to bed.
I'll do that. Fool. His sudden concern over me made me furious. He was not only a fool, he was absolutely mad and cunning. But I was calm, determined not to be trapped. I dismissed him as quickly as I could. Once upstairs, I followed the identical procedure of the previous evening. Again, she drank the poison. And again, the poison did not work.
Paul, you're hurting me. What are you doing?
I must know. Are you sure you feel nothing?
Yes. Should I?
No weakness, no dizziness?
No.
No numbness in the fingers?
No.
No shortness of breath?
No.
Not even sleepy, tired?
No, Paul, no. I've told you 100 times. Why do you ask? What do you want to know?
It can't be. It is impossible. Where have I failed? The following night, I filled her glass with poison. And the next night, I gave her still more. I gave her doses large enough to kill 100 people. I experimented with different, more deadly poisons, mixing strychnine sulfate, arsenic trioxide, opium, and Fowler solution in tremendous quantities. She drank dose after dose. I followed her around the room, watching for the tiniest symptoms. The results were always negative. The poison just did not work. This constant frustration of my plan began to undermine my health. My nerves were completely shattered. I had several dizzy spells that week, and a sharp, stabbing pain in the region of my heart frequently left me weak and helpless. It was on the 7th day that I had a slight stroke. It happened suddenly as I was watching her drink the 7th glass of poison. 50 grains, and still survive.
Oh, Paul, darling, you must have fainted. No, don't pull your hands away, please. Let me massage them.
No, I'm all right. Leave me alone.
You're sick, Paul. I told you you should see a doctor.
No. Let me up.
I'll help you. Give me your arm.
No, I can manage all by myself.
You must do something. I've never seen you looking like this.
I'll be all right. Don't you touch me.
Why do you hate me so? What have I ever done to you?
What have you ever done to me? As if you didn't know. As if you didn't know. The next day, I walked with difficulty. My prescription blanks were all used up, but I was comforted by one thought. Upstairs, in my trunk, I had hidden the largest, most lethal dose of all. It had to work. I was determined that it should.
Good evening, Mr. Vassell. I thought you'd never come home. I've been waiting for you for over an hour.
Why?
I have a message for you.
Message?
The police were here looking for you.
Police?
Yeah, they wanted to question you.
So the police were after me. There could be only one reason. My prescription blanks had been traced. This then was to be my last chance, my last opportunity to finish what I had started. Drink your wine. Drink it, I say.
But it's bitter, Paul. I don't know why it should be, but all week the wine has tasted bitter.
It's only your imagination. Drink it. Finish it.
I can't, Paul. I simply can't. I've had enough. Please.
For the last time, will you do as I say? Will you?
Paul, you're hurting me.
She drank it. The 8th, the last, the largest dose. She drained the glass and smiled in her usual furtive manner and remained alive.
I feel fine. I don't understand, Paul. Why do you keep asking me all the time? And always after I finished drinking my wine.
My head was pounding. I couldn't control my thoughts. Perhaps I've been deluding myself all along. Perhaps it wasn't poison at all that I've been feeding her. Perhaps all the druggists had suspected my motive and substituted some harmless ingredients and then notified the police. They'd all questioned me closely about the prescriptions. That would explain it. All those drugs were harmless. That would be the only logical explanation. I was determined to find out. I had to know. In my fury and desperation, I did not stop to consider the consequences. I poured 5 grains into a glass and then swallowed the contents. For a while, I felt no symptoms, and I had a mixed sensation of disappointment and relief. But suddenly, my throat was tight and spastic. I was bathed in cold sweat. My vision was blurred. I knew that I was dying. The irony of the situation nearly drove me insane. She, whom I had attempted to kill, was still alive, and I was going to die. No, I won't let her live. It's still not too late. If I can just crawl to the kitchen, the axe behind the stove, one well-aimed blow. It took a great deal of pain and effort, but at last I had it. I had it. It was heavy, sharp. Slowly, trying not to breathe, I crept behind her, closer, until I came within striking distance. Now I would even the score. I would die in peace, knowing that she, too, was dead. I lifted the axe and brought it crashing down upon her head. The blade buried itself in the floor, and the impact sent the dishes rattling. And then a dull, ghastly silence. I was too weak to rise. She's dead, I thought. At long last, she's dead. My relief was momentary. As I opened my eyes for the last time, I saw her standing over me. Her face distorted, her body rigid, tense, and unscathed. And as I lay there, dying, her eyes, her resentful, horrible eyes, were probing, searching, reproaching.
I'm sorry for you, Paul. Very sorry. But perhaps it's better this way. If you must know, this is what I really wanted you to do all along. I planned it this way from the beginning. You know that now, don't you, Paul? You know that now, don't you?
That's it, officer. Up ahead. Apartment 3D.
Okay. No answer.
He's home. I know he's home. I've been out front all the time.
You got your pass key?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, here it is.
Okay, open up. Is that Purcell?
Yeah, that's him. I guess we got here too late. I was afraid he was up to something like that. You think it was poison?
Can't tell till the medical examiner gets here. He's been raiding every drugstore in town.
Poor Mr. Purcell. He was such a nice man. Up until about 10 months ago, then he went off his rocker.
Why do you think he did it? You got any ideas?
On account of his wife, I guess. They were the most devoted couple you ever saw. Crazy about each other. Like they just met.
Where is she? His wife, I mean. We'll have to question her.
His wife? Oh, she's dead. She died 10 months ago from childbirth. Both she and the kid. And you know something? From that day on, he was never the same. Kept blaming himself. Kept imagining things. Kept imagining she was still alive.
Well, he was batty, all right. What, enough poison in the last week to kill an army?
Poor fella. I guess he wanted to be with her pretty bad. You know, people are going to call this suicide. But me, I'd call it sort of a reunion.
Suspense. You've been listening to Till Death Do Us Part, starring Sam Gray and written especially for Suspense by Ben Kagan. Suspense is produced and directed by Bruno Zerato Jr., music supervision by Ethel Huber. Featured in tonight's story were Elaine Rost, Jim Bowles, Carl Frank, Herb Duncan, Bill Lipton, and Barbara Cassar. Listen again next week when we return with The Imposters, written by Peter Fernandez. Another tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.